fourth Super Bowl in like 5 years?
I think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How many rings he got?
2?
Not bad. He's on a good run.
No, Tom Brady had a better run than him. Tom Brady, he's 7-9.
It's not about how you start, it's how you finish.
He's
Come on, man.
Do you know
Sometimes you get
which team is the only team that beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl?
the Giants
There you go.
twice.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was. I didn't expect that. I was like, oh, fine, this is going to be an easy win for New England both times.
For real. And then to lose pretty much at the end of the game, too.
Yeah.
And it was like that for a while, too. Down to like the last quarter, like last couple minutes. It's always been a good couple of Super Bowls. My favorite thing, though, aside from the game,
is gambling now? Oh, snacks, yeah.
No, it's the fucking chips and dip.
What's your favorite dip? Love me a good buffalo dip.
Sour cream and cheddar. No, sour cream and onion.
Okay, there we go.
Sour cream and cheddar chips, but I like.
Okay, I was gonna say. Okay, I was like, that didn't sound good at all.
Yeah, I used to be dipped in the what's the white broccoli? Yeah. Funny. I sound dumb. I used to be eating the cauliflower and this shit. Yeah, and the party platters. The charcuterie boards. I'm a big fucking fan of them shits.
You know why?
Why?
Lunchables, baby. It's just a grown-up Lunchable.
It's true. Capri Suns were in the color of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I went wine tasting this weekend. That shit was tight.
How'd it go?
It was fun.
Yeah? Yeah. Did you go by yourself or?
I went with someone.
Oh, you went on a date. Why? Wait, why am I just finding this out?
I had a great time.
Wait. Okay, wait.
Made me feel
we
fancy.
had some topics, but now this is
what?
No. Details a little bit. You don't have to spill everything. What's his name?
This is payback. That's the other reason you want to say anything. You don't care about my life.
I do care about you. I'm sorry. Like no, but I'm really
okay.
interested. So how'd you meet her? Like, would you guys wine tasting?
No, it was cool. I mean, you know what I've learned too is anything moving forward is unimportant to speak on because it takes away from the intimacy and the special qualities of it for me outside of the internet.
Okay, that's fair.
But anything in the past, I'll definitely be open. But yeah, it was cool. I mean, I had fun. I had an opportunity to go out and explore the city and be part of the community, which is
okay. Cool. Where'd you guys where'd the wine tasting go?
It was like by the Science Center.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was cool. I never like.
There's a wine tasting place you can go?
No, they had like a festival, so like.
Oh, okay.
They had like table set up and stuff, so it was cool. It was something different that I never would have thought to do, but it was cool. I definitely recommend people getting into.
I've always wanted to go to a wine tasting.
We should go do like stuff like or like a trivia night.
Oh, let's do it.
Right?
We would
producer.
We would not. Yeah, we wouldn't be very good at it, but we got this.
If we get a chance,
I've only so our buddy and I. We've gone a couple times at Lookout Tavern. You know where that's at?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone there a few times, and we've won one time.
Wait, what were the prizes?
We won both a $50 gift card. So it's $100, but you split it between your teammates. So we both got 50.
That's not bad though.
No, not at all.
Yeah, because then it's just like food, drinks.
Yeah, my tab was paid for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We should do that then.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Or bingo somewhere.
Oh, that'd be fun too.
I've done that before. You've never played bingo?
What? BINGO?
Bingo, what's his name-o?
We gotta take her now.
We gotta go. Do they still do Lunar Bingo?
I think at Talking Stick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She gets lit.
Oh, I'll be going ham with the grannies. Bro.
That's not...
What? Get popping.
What?
They can invite me.
Grandmas do love you.
Yeah,
grandmas love you.
They can invite me over for a tea.
For tea?
Yeah, you never know.
Okay, so you do realize out of all my friends,
yes,
okay, in the past,
you have friends?
Barely.
Okay.
Barely. My grandma loved you the most.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I have a picture of you taking a shot with her.
I appreciate that.
You guys are like crossed arms like that and taking it together.
You hear that, grannies? I'm a great time. So if you ever want to kick it with me, just slide the beams.
I don't think we have any grandmas viewing this, but
yet we don't discriminate.
We don't at all.
Shotties.
So we'll make sure grandmas out there in the world get this.
Right? They could make me cookies. They could crochet me blankets.
I love me a good homemade blanket.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on. You might be onto something now.
Grannies
you
are
might
underrated.
So what's your limit? Like your
age limit
for a grandma?
For a grandma.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like 50s.
Okay.
Where
I'll say like 45, 55, like in that range.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
range.
45, 50. Okay.
Yeah. Which has been such a weird like mind trip. Getting older is like, oh, now I'm starting to see like older women where they're just like more within like
I feel the same way. Like older women are just more understanding and reasonable. They're not here to waste time.
Because they don't got much time to waste. I'm just kidding.
That's not what I meant.
That's not what I meant either.
Yeah, it's just like,
none of us got. Look at, we're going to World War III.
Times it's just like younger women want to do all this like going out partying and shit like that. That's why like they lose interest in me because like I can't do this as often as I used to. That's like, older women are just more like, let's go to the dive bar, let's relax, let's just hang out. They're not like they're not too caring about the whole party thing.
Well, it makes me wonder if they're less inclined to want to pick fights over things because they're bored.
Yeah, I can see that.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just like most of the time it's like, are you really upset or am I not stimulating you enough to make you feel like you want to kind of self-sabotage?
Yeah, and they're like they're able to communicate more. They want to talk more.
Be more patient, I would think, right?
Because they know what they want. Both like sexually and then like overall what they want in general.
No drama.
Exactly. They'll tell you right away.
Which like, producer? You're a female, right?
Woman.
You're a woman, right?
Wait, did I say female at all yet? I haven't said the word female, right? No. Okay, good. Woman.
So, in your experience, what has been the difference that you've noticed with older women and young and like women your age and maybe some younger?
Kind of exactly what you guys are saying. Women that are younger, they're catty and like drama, and older women are just chill. So I can really see that.
And do you feel like you can pick up on the older women that never outgrew out of that?
Yes, those are out there for sure.
Because I feel like I've noticed that there's been an awakening in how deceptive women can be and manipulative with the things that they go through and how much they exaggerate certain parts to make it seem a lot worse than what it is. So it makes me wonder, like, is it more of an age thing or is it just like people just be?
I think it's just an age thing.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, look at us. Like we both were.
Because men are just as problematic.
Absolutely.
I'll own that.
Absolutely.
And it's not even trying to knock women and throw them under the bus like that. It's more of just like getting older, and you see online so many people talk about relationships. I always wonder, like, is it really like a generational thing? Because it seems like everybody in all aspects is going through it. So if everybody's going through it, then what?
It's just an age thing. It's like some people learn it quicker than the others. Some people actually have to grow up a lot quicker than others because the situations they grew up in and lived in. It's like sometimes some of these kids growing up, they're the oldest brother or sister. They're probably a single parent, so they have to take care of the younger ones. So they learn how to be more responsible by making sure they're getting their work done, their homework, cleaning, cooking, feeding them.
That's a really good perspective. Yeah. I guess I never thought. I guess because you see it happen all over, and then the internet exposes so much of it. You see people falling into these traps of this worked for them, so I'm gonna follow that advice. Yeah. Or I'm feeling like this, and they seem like they're feeling the way I want to, so I'm gonna follow and listen to what they have to say.
I mean, that's not a bad thing to do, but I just think you gotta like listen to it and be like, okay, this is what I like, what I didn't like, so let's try to switch that what I don't like into something I do like. Ooh. So make it your own way, because if you try to follow one person, that person's different than who you are.
But I think the illusion and the fear I recognize is how quickly people are so like willing to jump to something that fills a void that they're feeling.
Okay.
You know, where it's just like you're saying something generally that resonates with me because of the energy per se, but maybe some of the words or some of the things that you're like expressing don't fit that, but I'm not even acknowledging that because your energy is making me compensate for the lack of.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
You know,
for sure. So there's one thing I want to ask you then. Okay, since we're talking about like age difference.
Yes.
You used to party back in the day, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what's the craziest story you have for like at a party or just in general, like
There
a
was a
club?
there was a couple because I remember I was I saw you at that one when I was in 8th grade
Which one?
when our homie was out of town, and then they our other homie who was watching his house threw a party at his house. That was the first time I ever had a beer, and you were there. And then I almost got in a fight with that senior footballer who was like thinking
Why
I
don't
was
I
dogging
remember?
him.
Why don't I remember this?
You were there.
No, no.
You were
There's
there.
no way I was there.
You were there because he lived down.
By Butler.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So that's what. So that one was crazy because like that was my first like real party because like up until then I was like alcohol.
I do remember that night. I wasn't drinking that night. I was driving everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, I wasn't
and then
drinking.
you dropped me.
Yes, that's right. I do. Okay, never mind. I do remember.
Oh, he was there too.
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
my bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, that was a good night.
Yeah. I was driving everybody because I remember like I go out when I was younger, but I never. Really,
That's what it was.
yeah, 'cause
I remember.
I
yeah.
never really drank or did anything like that because every weekend I was busy playing baseball or something else. So I was like, I'll come hang out, but I got an early morning, so I'll drive everybody. So we're being really bad examples. If anyone watches this is young, underage of.
I don't think so.
No, you're right.
I think
Be responsible. That's
no.
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
look. I think for me, I was open and willing to have my human experiences of going through like parties and all that stuff, only because like
Holy shit, that motherfucker did want to beat your ass up. I remember this now.
he,
Oh my
he was a
god,
big ass
yes.
dude. He was a
Yes.
he was
I remember. It's like, who are you talking about? I remember. Yeah, he played football.
he played on defense. He was a
Yeah.
defensive lineman.
Yeah.
But he got mad because he was looking at me like thinking I was dogging him, but in reality I was just drunk for the first
You
time.
were.
So I was just like,
Yes.
he was like, no, I had to ask about you, but they said you were pretty cool, so like I'm gonna leave it because I thought you were trying to dog me. And I was like, what are you talking about, bro?
Bro, you were some small little kid too back then.
I was like 13, and this dude was like 18, just like jacked up on me. So I was just like, oh, this is how I'm gonna go out, huh? But like that was one of the very few parties that like I experienced like shit like that. I remember I threw a party one time too. That was my sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
I threw it with another friend of ours who played baseball, and it was so funny because it was the beginning of the year, and everyone's like looking for things to do, and usually like in the beginning of the year, coming back from like
Summer break and all that.
summer break and stuff, it's like, damn, where are the parties that everyone's trying to link up so that way we can catch up and try to catch a vibe, see how the year's gonna
Yeah.
be, you know?
Yeah.
So it was just funny because like in the beginning of the year, like I was just like mingling and socializing with everybody, and then I met up with this one girl who I didn't really know too well, but she was just like, oh, my parents out of town. Like, you think you could help me throw a party? And I was just like, I don't know how the heck I got in the conversation about throwing a party, but I was like, I don't know, maybe we could try. And then all of a sudden, I spent the entire rest of that school day asking everybody for money because I was like, yo, we're going to throw a party tonight, but we need money so we can get drinks. And everyone's just like, all right, fuck it, I'm down. So I started getting money everywhere. And towards the end, I think I ended up with like $150 in cash, which that's the time.
Damn, that's a lot back then.
Exactly.
You could get a lot. You could get a lot of drinks back then.
Exactly. So I was just like, whoa. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, now I really got to like.
So, I mean, back in the day, a 30 rack was still like $15.
No, I was still like, well, I don't remember.
Well, what I was drinking, like Keystone, like the Keystone and
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
we got like Bud Light at the time. That was before they were canceled though.
yeah.
And I just remember we got the money. I was just like, what the? It felt like the stars were just like falling into place. So like we get the money and then we meet up with the girl and it's like after school and we still got 3 hours because like there's a football game because it's on a Friday night.
Oh, it was a Friday night?
Yeah, it was a Friday night. So everyone after the game's looking for where to go and shit. So I just remember thinking like, man, like I don't even know if this is really gonna pop off. So me and homie we go to the place and we're surveying the place, and this is at the time where like weeks before I met someone who was older who was just really cool because it was baseball. During baseball, I met
Mhm.
someone in the Sunday league who was over 21.
Oh, gotcha.
And I just
Yeah,
got his info,
okay.
so I was just like, something just felt like he's gonna come into play later on when I met him. And then all of a sudden at the party, I'm just like, damn, I don't know who I'm gonna hit up. And then I just thought of him that moment. I was just like, yo, do you think you gave me alcohol? He's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Goes in there, it's fucking Food City. He gets me like 330s, and I was just like, give me whatever you can with
Yeah.
this. And then he got me a couple bottles of shit. So he comes in with the 30s and then the bottles, and then just like give me the money. I was like, dude, thank you. And then it was just still me and homie chilling, but we get a group of people who are just taking sign shit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like slowly but surely, people just one by one, they're like, yo, is this where the party at? And then I had to play security, and I was just like stressed out the whole time because I'm just
Were
like
you just standing there and like
standing in front of the fucking house the whole time because I'm just like,
because it's not your place, and she asked you for this favor.
But at this point, it's my fucking party at this point.
It is because you're the one that set it up.
Exactly.
It's just like asking a venue, like, hey, can I throw something here? It's like you just found a venue, and so yep.
Exactly. So for me, I was just like, you know what, like whatever clout or credibility I can get from this, like I'll take what I can get because like even if it's not my house, I still claim it because like I did a lot of work for this.
Yeah.
Shit. So in that moment, I'm just like seeing people in. I'm just like, yo, you got any money? We're trying to have money people pitch in for drinks because like we just got them and we want to pay people back or we want to get more drinks. So just like we're starting to charge cover fees and shit. And then all of a sudden, like 45 minutes passed, and then more people start driving in and fucking pulling up and asking about it. I'm just like, man, like, why does it seem so fucking quiet? Because it's just literally me and homie, and then the dude that got us the alcohol. And we're all just chilling, just like checking people in.
Yeah.
So we're just looking back and we're just like, fuck, that shit must be fucking boring. I was like, you know what? Let me go in real quick to check it out. I'll go in, I walk in, and it's fucking packed. You have sections of people smoking in one area. You have other people over here just like sitting at the table around the coffee table watching movies and shit. And then you see another fucking cove where it was pitch black, and then someone had like a strobe light, and then they had a fucking DJ blasting music where people were grinding on each other. And then I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I walk in, and then someone's like, you're the one that threw the party. And I was just like,
you got
yeah. And so she like grabbed me and she pulled me, and I was like, what is going on? And she was like, yeah. I was like, whoa. I was like dancing for like a good second, just like getting into the vibe. And I was like, wait, I gotta go check to see who else is here and what's going on. And then I go to the backyard, packed. Everyone just chiefing, having conversations, and all of a sudden I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, I was chilling in the front the whole time thinking this was ass, and meanwhile everyone's having
a great fucking time. Wow.
Yeah. So like I was just like getting hyped, and I was like, all right, now I can get into it. And then all of a sudden I'm just like ready to go in, have the time of my life. The owner of the house comes up to me, she's like, hey, so my parents said that they're gonna come to the house, so we have to kick everybody out. I was like, are you fucking kidding
gotta
me?
be kidding me.
So I was just like, you know what? I don't even care. So I tell homie I was with, I was like, yo, we gotta leave. And he was like, all right. And I was just like, well, I'm just gonna tell everybody. So I walk in, I turn off the music, and I was like, yo, this isn't my house. And they told me that the parents are coming back. So you guys can do whatever the fuck you want, but I'm leaving. And then everyone's just like, and then they just turned the music back on. I was just like, all right, fuck
you try.
Yeah. And then me and homie just walked back to my house, and then we're just talking about like, bro, did that just fucking happen? That shit was crazy.
So what happened? Like, what happened?
We left, and then as we were leaving and we crossed the street, we saw like 2 or 3 cop cars pull up around the corner, and we were just laughing because we were just like, I mean, it's not our house, so
it's not.
But that I just think back to that moment of just like feeling like such a boss, thinking like, damn, because then next week all everyone could talk about was that party, and they're just like, damn, bro, give my number, tell me about the next one. I was just like, whoa, this is fucking crazy.
Dude, you could have probably made a lot of money throwing parties.
I think I tried for the next couple of weeks to throw something, but then it's just like momentum died down. I didn't have the resources and stuff, but like it definitely like left an impression.
I think 2019 is the last year that I actually was living a good, like, fun, exciting life like that.
Yeah.
So you and I used to go all the time.
Yes.
We used to go out Cobra all the time.
Yes.
Took a lot of trips that year.
But even leading up into that, I remember you were hanging out with a lot of like your coworkers. Like you had a lot of like.
I was. Yeah, I learned that mistake real quick. It's not fun.
Yeah, coworkers.
They're terrible. Well, they're not terrible.
Coworkers don't make the best friends.
No, because if something bad happens, that's just gonna go bite you in the ass.
Yeah, people. Yeah.
I've made sure to never hook up with a coworker, but like I've made
smart move.
Yeah, God, I've had coworkers like, yo, that new hire's like fucking pretty hot. It's like, yeah, she's good looking. It's like, I'm gonna go talk to her. It's like, go do you, but
never fool around with a coworker.
Yeah, don't. Wait a minute.
Never fool around with the coworker.
Call back. Never mind. I forgot we talked about this before.
No, it never aired.
I didn't post it?
No.
No?
No, remember?
Oh, I don't remember.
It was just like a lot of issues were happening.
Probably.
A lot of technical difficulties at the time.
Yeah, okay. Well, in that case, he knows.
No,
yeah.
They already got one story for the day. They don't need another one.
All right, we'll save that for a different story.
On the next one. Like, subscribe.
Okay, guys. Until
comment.
Next time, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Cheers to all you folks at home.
Bye. That was a great transition on the end right there. That was really funny.
You're funny.